Hey guys, this is Lisa, One Happy Place Creations. I am going to work on my Halloween door hanging. It could be a wall hanging too. I was going to make a wreath, but I realized that I didn't have any wreath rings and I wanted to do my video today. So I just came up with a different solution. So I'm going to go over the things you're going to need. First, I did a video where I did my sugar skull mask. There is a video out there that I'll, if I can figure it out, I will try and link it to this one so that you can see how I did this. It's just made with the paper mache masks. I got these at Michael's. You need some kind of embellishments, okay, that you're going to be putting on there. I got this at Michael's. Just a cute little boo. So I'm pretty sure you can see that. I'm just a little far away from my camera, so I'm going to put it up for you. The little ghost on there, boo. So I'm thinking I'm going to use these things that I'm showing you. I'm not positive because I'm just getting started on this. You need one sheet of 12 by 12. These are primarily my colors, so this is what I'm going to be using. So one sheet of 12 by 12 cardstock, designer paper or something. One sheet of, this is chipboard. And then one 12 by 12 canvas. And so there's that. That's the wrapped canvas. You're going to need an X-Acto knife. You're going to need some ribbon and some tulle. Here I'm using, as you can see with my colors here, I have all of the colors I'm capturing with my ribbon and my tulle. So that's what you want to do. Now you can do this Christmas, Halloween, spring, whatever you want. You're going to need some fabric stiffener. I am using the Krylon webbing spray. I don't know if anybody has ever used that before. It is stinking cool. And then I've got just a choice of glitter. These are the little micro beads, purple, black, green, orange. So a choice of those. Something to catch your glitter in. I'm going to start off with, and I got this at a garage sale for 50 cents. And I've not used it since I bought it, but it's double pigmented acrylic metallics. And the lady swears to me that it is still good. So we'll find out. If not, I don't know if I have another gold. We'll go a different way. I've got some black, I've got some purple, and then I've got some of this really dark purple. It's a specialty glaze amethyst. So, you know, just something that's going to work with your theme. I've got some really cool trim that when I looked at it in my drawer, I said, oh my gosh, that's just getting really smushed and everything. And then I thought, oh my gosh, that looks like spider legs. So I'm going to be using some of this. And it's purple, and I think that's kind of a grayish green in there. I don't know if I got it up close enough. It gives you a little hint of what it looks like. I also have a bat. Now, this is the kind that you get at like the dollar store where you can, and they've got these pieces of microfilament hanging, you know, so you can hang them from your ceiling or something. But I'm going to take those off, and it's going to go into my wall hanging. I also have a, this was from Michael's, floral stem that I had used all of my flowers on. So this is going to be probably going to use this as well. There's going to be a lot of elements to this, and I'm hoping that it's not going to be too lengthy. So I have a couple of different things. This was in some of the flowers that I got for fall, and I thought, okay, I know I could use that for Halloween. I don't really want it in my fall flowers. And this was something I got at a garage sale one year and kept it. Didn't know what I was going to do with it. Now I do. Okay, so I've got all of that, and I also have some feathers. Now this was an unused feather duster, and I bought it, and I cut the stick off because I used a stick for a different project, and these are all the feathers that I got from it. So we're going to experiment around with these. But it was an unused feather duster, so how great to, great idea to get feathers. You're going to need some kind of tool for painting, paper towels, water, and then some stems. These are, this was a pack I got at Michael's one year at like 80% off. And I think I bought my friend Laurel one of these too and sent it to her, and they have pom-poms and googly eyes and all kinds of stuff in with that. So, but anyway, so there's that. Okay, that should get you started. And so what we're first going to do is flip this over, and I'm going to use my fabric stiffener. This is I don't know if you're supposed to shake it or not, but I'm shaking it. This is Martha Stewart. Getting my sponge a little wet because I think it still makes it run easier. And just gonna get this spread on here so it will help when I go to do what I want to do on this. I did do a, let's see if I leave it right there while I'm doing this, or right here since I've already kind of gotten that corner. I did kind of do and I'm not a great drawer, so don't laugh too hard. Not that I'd be able to hear you, but don't laugh in my comments. Just to get an idea of what I was looking for. I do want this to look like it's something that you can put on a door. I don't really have an outside, well, let me put it this way. I've got a door going to my outside of my house, obviously, but I have a storm door in front of that one, and you can't see anything that's on the house. So this will be hung out the night of Halloween, but I'm going to put it in my house for decoration before, until then, just so we have some Halloween decorations. So I've kind of come up with a plan, and this is usually what I do on just like a 3x5 card, or I think these are 5x7s or something like that. And that's just kind of how I always get an idea of where I'm going with this stuff. I don't think I got up here really well. And so anyway, we're spreading this out. I'm just doing a thin coat. I know it's like I'm pouring a lot, but it doesn't spread really easily. And I'm just doing it on the inside of this, and I'm going to let this dry while I flip it over and paint the other side, and then that should give it enough time to dry, I think. Okay, dump that in my water, flip that closed, get it out of my way here. Okay, so there's my idea. Let's see, am I getting it in the camera? Hopefully that, I'm not standing up to see it, so hopefully that you're getting kind of an idea of what I'm going to be doing here. Oh, another thing you're going to need is a hot glue gun and some glue sticks. Okay, so I'm going to flip this back over, and not that you're going to see a whole lot of this gold, but I kind of wanted to do gold just to accent everything that I've got. And get this stuff out of here. Excuse me while I clean the glue out of my brush, because I'm just gonna let me squeeze this out with some paper towels. There we go. Just kind of, I just want to get the most of that glue out of there. Sorry for the noise. And I think that I've sufficiently, let's see. Oh, pretty. Okay, so hopefully, I mean, this is boring stuff, but it's kind of an orangish gold, and that's what I was wanting for this. Not really orange at this point. And I'm not particularly worried about seeing brush strokes or anything at this point, because, and you'll see why. This is I don't know, there's several different names on YouTube for this kind of thing. You know, they say altered canvas, but this is kind of a 3D'd altered canvas, or an exploding canvas. Not sure what I'm gonna call it yet. Probably exploding Halloween something or other, I don't know, but anyway, so we're getting and again, as you see, I am not worried because not much of this is going to show. I just kind of wanted a color on it other than white, and I didn't want to paint everything black because I've got so much black on this. Now I'm going to, let's see, let's put some here. I gotta make sure I don't bang the camera. Now I'm just gonna paint my sides up. This will probably be seen a little bit, so, and don't worry about drips or anything else, because like I said, most of this is going to be covered. But I saw a gal do this, and I subscribed to her channel. She didn't do a Halloween one. She did really pretty, just kind of inspirational one, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta try one of these. Well, the first one I was gonna do was not this one. So I kind of had planned to make one as a Christmas gift. It wasn't going to be Christmassy, it was going to be girly and inspirational kind of stuff. But when I didn't have anything to put on my to put my wreath together with, I decided, well, I know I can use one of these. So there's that. I'm going to set this aside, let it dry, and I'm going to work on a few of my other pieces that are going to go into this. Let me make sure I'm not putting this on anything that's going to ruin it. Right there. Hold on, guys. Oh, another thing that you're going to need is a spray box. Or you can go outside and spray, but since I'm going to be spraying it in the craft room here, I just thought, you know, it'd probably be a good idea to have a spray box. Okay, squeezing the paint out of my brush. Of course, it's gluey paint water or stiffy paint water, so I don't know what it's going to end up being. But these are just throwaway things, and it's not going to really have a chance to dry before I'm using it again. So, okay, so there's that semi taken care of. Now, I'm going to work on this, and I better get my glue gun plugged in and let it start frying up here. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's starting to warm up. So, I want to have a tree in the canvas area, and let me just, here's my 12 by 12 so I can use it as a pattern. So I think that I'm probably only going to utilize about this much of it. Is that a, yeah. I think I'll cut it off later because I don't know where my, well, I know where they are and I don't feel like getting up and going and getting them. Well, let me get that. I'm going to, that didn't take long. Lazy Susan. Well, Lazy Lisa. Okay, so I'm thinking right about here. And I'm going to save this because you never know. You never know when you want a flower with a stem on it, a paper flower to make, you want a stem, so keep them. You know, I throw very little away unless it's just too tiny to do anything with. Okay, what I'm going to do next, sorry for the noise, but I'm just making sure my paint's squeezed. Oh, come on. I'm pretty sure it's good paint. I just used this. Oh, that would make a difference, I'm sure. There we go. Okay. So this is still wet, not much. Okay. So let's see how this does. Just gonna paint this up, and because I don't want it green, I want it black. And I love how it looks like it's got spikes, and you just want to be careful because it is going to tear your little, you know, I mean, I know these are throwaway sponge brushes, but I'd rather use this for the whole project, and I don't want to really rip it up before I'm done with this one project. So just try and getting in all of the nooks and crannies so it does get on there. Keeps hooking on those little cool things. All right. So there's that piece. And then I want these painted. I'm probably going to hold these down because they're really pretty flimsy, but I think they'll be super cool on, probably going to use these coming out of the hat. I mean the skull out the top with some of those feathers. So I'm going to have to find some bunch of good spots to stick all these. Then I think I'm going to switch over and just use a little purple. I'm not really worried about changing colors. And I knew I had another one of these. I'm just going to flip sides. I don't care if there's a little black on there. You get the idea. Okay, and then the gold one. And this one I'm thinking, oh, maybe a titch of the gold can show through. So I'm just kind of pushing that paint around in the, I don't want a bunch of the gold to show through, but a titch of that gold can show. And since I don't know which way I'm going to want the branches to go, I'm making sure that I get both sides pretty good. think having a little bit of that gold is going to be even creepier. Okay. I don't want to get all of that purple gone out of there. Let me add a little bit more. I'm getting paint all over myself. But that's how I roll. That's how I roll. I wonder if I give this is that, ooh, it's pretty. Pretty stuff. I'm squeezing my brush out. Okay, and paper towel, squeeze. Still got a lot of black paint in it, but that's okay. Okay, let's see what this does. Oh, pretty. Okay, just want to get some more of that gold off of there. Okay, more of this. This is kind of a glaze, so you can still see the black through it. It's not, it just kind of glazes it up a little bit better. Okay, I'll stick that there. So, now that I've made a really good mess, okay, this is still okay in length. Let me squeeze a little bit more of this out of here. There we go. Hold that up. Okay. What else do I have here? I've seen them make what do you call it? Like stencils with hot glue. And so I thought, that's pretty cool. So at some point, I am going to try and do a spider web with my hot glue gun. This is quite the mess here. And so we'll see how that works out. So like I said, lots of different things gonna be going on here. I'm just trying to get this cleaned up so that I can do a little bit of glitter and not have such a honkin' mess. Such a mess. Okay, there we go. Okay, so in order to make a little more, let's see, let's do, all right, this is pretty dry. I'm just going to try this because I want to kind of make some interesting spots on here with my hot glue and see if I can actually get that on there fast enough to stick. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I don't think it stuck to that. So just heat it up again and sprinkle some more. So that makes it nice and really thick on there, but yet I'm still leaving some of the black. Me like. I can also bring in some of this green, but I'm going to do one color at a time. This I know I'm going to be using this side, so yeah, I'm just going to kind of build up some spots right in here. hit it with the glitter. There we go. Yeah, Major Cool. Okay, let me put this back. So maybe at the end of this video, I will have the pieces and parts done. I'm sorry, let me get this opened up so I can get it. Because you do have to move pretty quick with the hot glue for the glitter to stick. And we still got, and having little threads is not going to be a bad thing. I don't know how I can make little threads, but wouldn't that be cool? I wonder if I could. Okay, let's see what I get there. Oh, one thread broke. But I got some threads in there. Yeah, I just kind of took my back and forth. I probably should come a little closer, shouldn't I? Let's see. Make sure I know that I'm in. So, let me get black here. So there's kind of some threads that I got, and then the glitter stuck to the threads. And there's some chunky orange on there. Now I'm going to bring in some green on top of it and some purple. But again, you have to do one color at a time. How cool is that? Yeah. So I let it thread down, and I don't know if that'll actually stay or not, but it looks pretty cool. I let it thread down, and then I just stuck it right into my glitter, and it picked up glitter. Because you want this thing to be kind of spooky and cool looking and different. So, you know, you're not looking for neat and clean and tidy on this puppy. You want things to be different. Okay, so there's green. Now, I'll lay this down and lay this down. Oh! And I dumped my green over. Yay! I know, you get too many things going, and well, that wasn't very good either. So, let me go ahead and close this one up. Don't need to do it with all of them. I just hate wasting. I know, you know, it's like, it's just glitter, and you go out and buy it for $1 or $2, but I don't like wasting. It goes against every bit of fiber in my body. So, there we go. I got more of it up. Okay. Yes, I just wiped my hands on my pants. I had some comments from the last time when I told everybody that I dump this, and then I wipe it on my pants to get the excess glitter off of it, so I'm not contaminating my next piece, my next glitter container with the old colored glitter. And see, I made a hole in that one. Let's just get this one out. Yeah, I got some comments about that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you wiped it on your pants. mainly from my girlfriend Laurel. Okay, so now I'm gonna do some purple here. Again, I've got some drapey things. And yeah, just make it as gooey and as silly and whatever as you want to. And I am getting hot glue on my thing, so I don't know how good this is going to do with the okay, some more purple on here. Some of it's pretty big, so I wanted to make sure I was getting both sides so that at the end product I'm not looking at stuff hanging. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. I think I'm also going to utilize some black glitter. Okay, get this put away. See, this glitter, I mean, you buy little things like this of glitter. You buy, now this is a bigger glitter. This is the glitter I used on my sugar skull, so it's that octagonal shaped stuff. But I will have this stuff forever, and I don't know if I'm going to use that much stuff, but I will definitely have that stuff forever, and yeah. Not sure I needed that much. So I'm just gonna, oh, didn't take my lid off. I don't know how hard this lid is to get off. Some of these are wicked. It's not a twist off. I don't know. I got some of these at a garage sale, and some of these are so stinking hard that by the time you pull it off, you've sent your glitter flying everywhere. Huh. There we go. And then somebody stuck a sponge down in it. Interesting. Okay, let me heat up my wad of glue again. And put some nice black glitter on there. There we go. Okay, that's sticking. It's a sticking. So I've got some tails. I'm gonna, if they're still hot, there we go. I'm just letting them